I've never actually done this before properly, so we'll see if it works. But I think this is how you do it.
I can't do it.
This is
I'm
a big
not doing
celebration to the 500 idiots that watched the last fucking episode. All right, here we go. It's gonna happen.
Stop pod, bitches.
It's how much do you have to? All right, quick, get the thing. There we go. Flawless execution.
Wow.
Who wants a drink?
Thank you. Ting.
Tink. All right, now we have to fucking. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of Stop Stirring the Opinionated Pot. Hi Tayla.
Hi Alec, how are you this month?
I'm good. The reports they're in, right? We got them right here. We've got to up the antics a
What
little
do
bit.
they say?
It says here we got to up the antics and yeah, up the antics. There.
Well, there you have it. We're gonna up the antics. Bitches. So this month on the Stop podcast,
Tank.
we are in the month of February, which is the month of love. If you couldn't get that from the theme here. So Valentine's Day is what we'll be talking about. How was your Valentine's Day, Alec?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Really? Was it that bad?
Everything's bad. I've got dead flowers over here and fucking 3 bottles of liquor. Actually, that's making me a lot happier. Can you pour me some champagne?
You are on the dark side of love there. So Alec is on the bit of a sadder side of life. You know, he's got the sorbeline and the dead flowers and the
absent pirate
on his side of the table. And on this side of the table, we have got everything to do with love. Because I'm a full believer in love.
Doesn't exist, it's a lie. The Illuminati made it up to control the government.
And to maybe get millions of dollars out of people on Valentine's Day, but that's a whole nother story. So
today?
We will be eating on this month's podcast a lamb dish. Now, the reason why we're eating lamb, Alec, is why exactly are we eating lamb this month?
You asked me what foods are to do with love, and I said lamb.
Of all things.
Lamb. And I got criticised for it. I think it's a very hearty, healthy, romantic meal. But I think Taylor's more of the Laddie and the Tramp spaghetti.
I was a little bit shocked by your lamb comment, to be fair.
Well, what is the food of love then?
It's definitely spaghetti bolognese. It's like, you know, the whole Lady and the Tramp. Got the spaghetti and the piece and they come together and kiss.
Yeah.
You know? Or chocolate.
Nah.
Chocolate, hands down. I'm a big fan of chocolate.
I think it's whiskey.
It
is
runs
the answer
in
to
my
love.
veins.
You know, I reckon there's fellow gentlemen out there who had to spend Valentine's Day alone. You know, it's just a corporate shill sellout. So.
Yeah. Well, my Valentine's Day was amazing.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't actually.
I was covered in Hungry Jacks.
It was pretty piss poor actually. It has been for a while, but that doesn't mean that I give up in, you know, believing in love. It doesn't dampen my spirits. I don't need to drink spirits to make myself feel better.
Unlike this side of the day.
Oh God. Did you get anything from any lovers? Did anyone give you anything?
I put a status up on Facebook offering my services of love for $30 an hour and a $20 startup fee.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you can go to jail for that.
A bunch of comments. No. It was completely shut the fuck up. It was. I had a lot of comments and no buyers, so I'm actually broke. If you actually inbox me, the deal is still currently going, guys. The price cut is down to $10 per minute though. So yeah, give me some of that gravy. All right, we're gonna smash this back, and this time we're gonna stir the pot ASAP.
Well, for Valentine's Day, I didn't get given anything from any lovers per se, but a beautiful man that I serve at work on my lunch van. He's in his, I don't want to say actually in case he's watching, he's an older gentleman. And
72.
I don't know how old you are, Terry, but...
Don't say his name. I don't want to say his name. He's an older gentleman.
I didn't say his age. I don't want to guess his age. Everyone can know his name's Tez. Tez is a legend. Well, he got me some roses. I rocked up to work 7:30 in the morning, freezing. He comes over to me, he goes, "I got you something." And he goes to his ute and he pulls out, they're actually on the table as we speak. This was a few weeks ago now, but he pulls out these beautiful hand-picked roses. They were like my favorite colors. They were like orange and pink and red. It was just beautiful. They were wrapped in tin foil and a rubber band. It was probably the most beautiful thought. It was the best. So they just made my day, you know? It's just the freaking little things. Guys, just go outside and pick a flower and just fucking give it to. It's not hard.
I've got two things to say. One, they'll probably roofied roses. So when you go home and smell them, you just fucking
They did smell real good, actually.
And two, it was beautiful. The one thing I will say that was kind of beautiful on Valentine's Day, I think it was a Friday. I was driving home from work. I saw this guy drive up to his house, and he had a bunch of flowers, and he had his wife or girlfriend, whoever, ran out, and she was so happy. And there was like two like kids holding hands from school walking back, and she was holding a teddy, and I thought that was cute. And then there was a dog pissing and humping a fire hydrant. So I think that one was the one that spoke to me.
That really spoke to you. That dog was your spirit animal.
That was, yeah.
Because that was you on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I was covered in Hungry Jacks.
Especially after that bottle of CC.
Yeah.
Well, I went and got my nails done and was speaking to a lady who was sitting next to me. Mm-hmm. She was like 65. She was this beautiful, very well done older lady. And she turns to me and she was talking to me about Valentine's Day. "What did you get?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing. Not me." I was just telling her about the roses. She was married for 25 years, most recently got a divorce, has now met another man who bought her a Tiffany necklace and just like, the most amazing flower. She was showing me photos when we were in this nail shop. I thought, do you know what? If this woman is in her 60s and can find a man after a divorce at that age and still be buying her Tiffany necklaces, that just gives me hope.
No, it makes more sense at that age because there's still conditions.
It just gives me so much hope.
No, there's still conditions in that old, you've got to have a partner. Actually. But in this current age demographic,
I think that's beautiful. I think that, she's, even though she's an older woman, it doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve to be loved any less or that she shouldn't be
but now there's blokes out there contesting with the likes of Tinder and Bumble and like the stats were like 0.79% of 115 women will actually swipe yes on a guy.
Really?
It's only the top 10% of guys that will get it. Yeah, really? I was reading some crazy fucking thing.
Why isn't Tinder working for me?
It's working for... Yeah, it's not working for me at all. But actually, for some people out there, like, it's horrible. Imagine that. Imagine your self-esteem, from a male's perspective, the self-esteem, you're swiping, and no one fucking swipes yes on you. And then, as from the opposite end, as a female, even if you're average looking, everyone's fucking super liking you, swiping yes.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
Hang on a minute.
Are you speaking from experience?
When you are on these applications, are you a serial swipe yeser?
No.
Or do you actually take time to really siphon through?
Who the fuck would waste any more? If I'm on the toilet, I will swipe yes. I'll just
on the toilet?
Throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Not actually from my own toilet while I'm sitting there, but the analogy still holds true.
Right. So you
it's whoever comes in.
So you just siphon through the shit until you finally get a good one.
There might be people out there who are offended that I've swiped yes with, and now they're like, "Oh fuck, that's what he's doing."
Oh, maybe he was just swiping. Oh my god. That is not how you can't use it like that.
But so you were going to sit there and waste your time reading it?
I at least like to scan someone's face.
I'll scan a few faces.
I like to at least see what they look like. I like, you know what I mean?
Like, profile. I'm there for 35 seconds.
You know, like, I don't know. If any guy has long hair though, just immediate turn off. You're like, no.
Oh, is it? Some people really like that.
I know, it's weird. Not I.
Teach their own. We're in 2020 now, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Did you know that this year, right? So Valentine's Day, which is like Valentine's Day for the gals, was...
Does that mean where they give the guys gifts?
No.
Then what the fuck is the point of having another day?
It's like the girls, it's like when girls don't have a boyfriend or, we're just single and living our best life. We go and hang out with one of our gals on Valentine's Day, go out on like a little girl date, right? Do you know how much money is in this industry? So 10 years ago, right, Valentine's Day was a $700 million industry. 2020, $2.1 billion on just women spending money on other women.
Yeah, but
I
one
love
answer.
that so much. Do you know what I mean? Stuff the guys. They're not going to get you a present. Go hang out with the girls.
Lesbians.
That's fantastic.
Lesbians.
They still call that
Oh,
Valentine's
shit.
Day.
Okay.
That's a bit ridiculous.
Well, there you go then.
Love is love, Alec.
Love is love. I believe in that. It's just when it suits me. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Did you know that also in a zoo, right?
Oh God, what the monkeys are fucking celebrating
you can get on Valentine's Day in some specific zoos, you can name a cockroach after your ex-partner.
I'm eating still.
And get it fed to a meerkat. Isn't that amazing?
Lovely.
I would get around that.
What, getting a cockroach?
Named after someone.
Why can't you just feed your ex-partner to the fucking meerkats and have like fucking 30 meerkats swarm this?
There are a few
little
things
girl?
I would like to feed my ex to. Be way bigger than a cockroach.
Alright. Do we have a spoon to stir the pot this time? Just use your hand. Alright. This is really nice, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I know, but I think it was quite nice. Do you know the origin of Valentine's Day?
Oh, you're going to tell me.
But you
What?
don't know what it is?
Literally, I don't.
You don't know where it comes from?
What, Cupid shot some dude in the ass with a bow and arrow?
There's two, history says there's two that there could be. One of them was that there was like this like Roman festival in like the 1300s or the 1400s where young men used to undress all the fertile young women and spank them to
Okay, now I want to celebrate Valentine's Day.
like they thought it would bring on fertility and like help them have more babies
Actually,
and
it
things
does.
like that.
I've read the books, the science.
That's the first one. The second one is that there was a saint like back in the day, also in Rome, when there was like a king who banned all of the people in his army from all the young boys from marrying women because it would distract them from war.
So just marry men instead, or?
So no one was allowed to get married, but there was this saint called Saint Valentine who used to secretly marry people, and he was executed on February the 14th for doing so.
Oh.
So there's I know you like the spanking
I'm
one
sure a
probably
few other
more,
people
but
have died on February the 14th from self-execution. That's grim. But,
wow.
you know, some people just can't get a date. So
Bit of this, bit of that, you know. On
Take
Christmas
it to your
Day, I
hands.
hear
Wow.
it's pretty hectic
Jeez.
too.
Yeah, what's the stats
Statistically,
on the...
it's
don't.
like-
If you actually need help, go buy a bottle of whiskey immediately.
No, don't do that. There are helplines for that.
And liquor stores. What the... There's Dan Murphy's. Fucking hell.
Oh my God.
All right.
I do not condone.
I'm done. Nor do I. I say it in jest.
Oh, you smashed that.
I did. I'm hungry. We didn't cheers the plates. You better fucking boink.
I'm not done yet. I'm a slow eater. I think all women are. I think that women just don't eat.
I think I'm just a fat piece of shit that shoves food in my mouth. You know, let's be
he
real.
said it, not me, but
Thanks, Justino.
I was always the last one sitting at the dinner table with my mum. Everyone would just and go.
Yeah, but you live with all boys. My household was mainly boys except for my mum, so...
Oh yeah, your poor mum.
But our main reason for eating fast was to get back to video games as quickly as we possibly could. You got to play that RuneScape, that World of Warcraft, that fucking Nintendo. You got to get amongst it, and yeah.
And that one. We are going to get into the pot. We're going to start
into the
stirring some hot topics, aren't we? I'm going to let you go first.
Okay.
I'm going to keep eating while we're doing this.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm
Okay,
gonna keep
thanks.
drinking while we do this.
You just keep doing that.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Did one fall out? All right,
little
I'm gonna
bit.
do that one next. I'll put that there.
Oh,
That fell
okay. All right.
out. Oh no, I kind of get nervous when I open these, but then I realize how often should you take a risk in life? I thought I was
Ooh.
gonna say a bath, but I'm happy with risk. How often should you take a risk in life? No risk, no reward. Am I answering this first? How often? Well, yeah, just what I said. No risk, no reward.
When was the last time you did something risky?
Oh, fucking... do I answer that honestly? Look, it depends on what encounter you're talking about. Business-wise, I take risks. There's also sexual risks. It's Valentine's Day. Look, there's a lot of risks out there. But, you know, I'd say changing jobs
Ooh,
is
the
a risk.
accuracy on that is hilarious.
I think everyone can relate to the sexual risks. I don't want to go into that too much. But you know when you're like, do you have it? And they're like, nah. And you're like, fuck it anyway. You know, are you on that? Nah. Fuck it. What are the odds? Pretty high. Anyway, so to all my estranged children out there, how often should you take a risk? Always roll the fucking dice because you never know when you're going to win. And even if the odds are 1 in 1 million, I like those odds. Terrible advice.
Terrible advice.
I'll drink champagne to that.
Yeah, that's
when should
good.
you take a risk, Tayla, before you buy into potato and romantic man?
Every 6 months.
He's looking at me.
Every 6 months. I don't know why, but like I feel like every 6 months is like, you know, you can do a lot in 6 months. You know, if you look at the start of the year, the middle of the year, and the end of the year, how much can happen, but how quickly it goes. I just feel like if you're not doing something and making decisions all the time.
But there's calculated risks.
Calculated risks. I feel like I think you should definitely do something that throws you outside of your comfort zone at least twice a year. Just absolutely makes your heart pound and beat in a way that freaks you out.
Be comfortable with the uncomfortable, I reckon.
There you go. I think that's great. Let's, I'm doing the next one, am I?
Yeah.
We're going straight into it this episode, guys.
All right.
I feel like that wasn't a...
There was one there that fell out, but we'll put this one here for the end.
Oh, it was this one, was it?
Yeah.
Was
but
it?
Do whatever you want. Just fucking random it and open it.
Should everyone know how to drive a manual?
Oh, for fuck's sake. She's put that in there because I'll give you fucking 2, 3, 4, a million good reasons why you shouldn't drive a fucking manual.
Really?
1, Teslas have been invented, so you won't have to drive anything at all. 2, you can eat and drive while being in an automatic. That's my best excuse.
Oh yeah, that's
3,
true.
there's time in the city. I mean, maybe if you live in the country and you love driving fast cars and fucking drifting and shifting gears and your mechanics, like that's people's things, and I get that. But in the city, it's stop, start, stop, start. I don't want to be clutching here and there, rolling back, rear-ending people, reverse rear-ending people, having
rear-ending
me.
people.
Fuck it, I don't care. I mean, Valentine's Day, you rear-end a few people, but that's not in a motor vehicle. Anyway, they're my reasons for not knowing how to drive a manual shamelessly. Unless you need a job that requires a truck.
Right, yeah, yep. I believe everyone should know how to drive. I've driven a manual.
List your reasons.
I've been stuck twice in the country and have been needing to jumpstart someone's car and have had to get in the front seat and, you know, do the gears while they've been pushing the car.
Yeah, because
and had I not known how to do that, no. I would like to see you try.
We can
arrange that. Not in my car though, because I actually like my car. Could you put Dean over there? So my sister actually taught me how to drive a manual car. My first ever car. I was just, here you go, you got to get this car. Okay, is it an automatic? No, it's manual. Okay, I don't know how to drive a manual. So my sister was like, here, get in the car. I'm going to teach you how. And it was pretty daunting, to be honest, but she was a lot better than my parents were. No offense, Mum, you freaked me out.
Yeah, I do get paranoid. Like, I have nightmares about, like, if I got bitten by a snake in the outback and my mate's driven his ute there and then he's been, like, swooped by a fucking desert eagle and flown off and I'm just got this neurotoxins from the snake bite flowing through my blood and I've got to get back in his ute and drive that fucking Hilux out of there and it's a manual. It's never happened, but I like those odds.
When I was younger, I almost had to drive my dad to the hospital, actually.
Yep.
We were in the country, and this is before I knew how to drive manual. I knew how to drive an automatic. We were in the country, used to kind of learn how to drive on the back roads and whatever, and I felt pretty comfortable with driving a car, probably at the age of like 13. Don't tell the police that. But yeah, so one day we were at the farm, and my dad actually got a fly stuck in his ear canal, just in there, just like right. Imagine that in your head, and like he was like, it would not come out. Like he was like, Tayla, I think you're gonna need to drive me to the hospital, and I was like, yes, I get to drive the car. I'm gonna be able to drive the car, and then it ended up flying out.
You drove the car?
Like, no, I didn't. The fly.
So your whole moral of the story is you don't need to know how to drive a manual.
Yeah, you do. Just in case.
Best. Did you write that? Concert memory?
Yeah. Do you even have one, you loser? You didn't go out.
We've gone to every concert together nearly.
Yeah, I had a life 5 years before that.
Oh, okay. So best concert memory. I think it's going into the Porter fucking loos and trying to hold my jeans and shoes away from all the shit.
Is that your best? Are you being
Best thing
serious?
about the concert. I like a challenge. No, it's definitely the music and the alcohol. Next question. All right, what's your best concert? No, I do have a best concert memory. Post Malone.
Okay, hang on a minute.
So,
my question was stupid, and now all of a sudden there's a sick story. It's a great one. Okay, here we go.
Do you want me to drink the gravy?
What's your concert story?
All right, so Post Malone at FOMO FOMO was already gone down the drain. Post Malone was starting, and there was an outage of cigarettes. So everyone at the festival was like, oh, can I buy a cigarette for like $10? One cigarette for $10. And we're like, fuck no, get away from me, you freak. And then Post Malone started, and I really wanted to get to the fucking nosebleeds, the front of the line.
That was his goal.
And that was my goal. I was playing it for days, weeks, everything. To my ex-girlfriend, Tayla's, I'm getting to the front row, and I fucking visualized it. I fucking beamed it into reality. I manifested
You're on your own, buddy, but he did it.
And I tapped, I was like, okay, how do I get down? He's fucking starting his set, and everyone's like, three steps back.
It was
three
so
steps back. People were dying,
packed.
someone got trampled. It was fucking amazing.
Insane.
And so I tapped this guy on the shoulder. I'm like, hey man, you smoke? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you want a drag of my cigarette for the place? And he's like, oh, yeah, all right. And he swaps me. So I quickly get ahead. But there's so many people that I quickly fucking tap the next guy. I'm like, you want to drag the cigarette? I'll swap places. Swap places. Get to the next guy. So do that a million times. And these are big, jacked, fucking stereosonic dudes with fucking chicks on their shoulders and shit. Terrifying, absolutely. Anyway, I fucking finagle my way to the front. And then I'm there, and I have this visualized burn into my memory. As I got there, Post Malone starts fucking singing, and he's just on his knees, and he's fucking pointing up, and he's going up, and I just see that, oh my God, I'm like, and I just throw the fucking cigarette to the stage. It was the best. He finishes his set. I take a different way back, away from all those jacked, fucking terrifying dudes.
He loves Post Malone. Just wanted to see him.
And Machine Gun Kelly, Post Malone, got to get to the nosebleeds, got to do it. It was actually good. That was actually good. FOMO 2017, 18. Fuck, one of those years.
Jesus, one of them.
And how about yourself,
Yeah,
Tez?
it was 2000 and maybe 12, but when Park Life was still around, the last ever Park Life, I was underage. I was probably 15 or 16 at the time, and it was Magnetic Man was playing the last set of the night, and I was right at the front of the stage like you were, and all of a sudden they were like, right, we want all of the ladies up on the stage right now. And these girls just jump in the fence, like absolutely gung-ho, just throwing their entire bodies over it. And I turned around, and this guy was like, what are you doing? Like, go. And he picked me up, pushed me over the fence, and before I knew it, I was pulled up by the security guard up onto this stage, and just was in front of a crowd of like thousands of people just dancing on the stage. I was like, oh my God, I'm so underage. I should not be here right now. And then I looked into like the left wing of the stage, and Example was standing there, and I was like, oh my God, you're so close. I can touch you. That was good. No, that was, it's my favourite. Mm-hmm.
So the FBI are coming now. So for this next one, we're going to shove as many of these in our mouths as we can while we read and try to tell a story.
Okay.
What are they? Candies? Are they chewable? What are they?
Don't chew it.
Read the question.
What's something stupid you believed to be true as a child? Something stupid that your parents told you that you believed to be true when you were a kid.
Come
on, pussy.
Oh yeah? Santa Claus, obviously. Santa Claus, obviously, right? And other than that, the axe murderer. We convinced my brother that there was an axe murderer, my little brother, and he would be so scared. Like, Charlie, if you don't do what we say, the axe murderer is going to get you. He's going to jump the fence. The big black dog. The big black dog's going to get you, is what my dad would say. Mm-hmm. And then we ended up getting a black dog, Banjo. So it was terrifying.
Me and my sister, we believe that there was like we believe that there was like this like murderer, like pedo living in this house at the end of our street. He was like, he never mowed his grass, and he he always drove this really creepy car, and every time he come out of his driveway, he had one glove on, right? Not two gloves, just one white glove, like Michael Jackson style, like real creepy. He would never collect his mail. You'd never see him inside his house. His windows would never open. We were terrified of walking past this guy's house. We dead ass thought he was a murderer, and we thought there was a murderer living on our street.
Next question!
Okay.
Oh, fuck this one. Cats or dogs?
That's your fucking stupid question.
That's not mine. Cats or dogs?
That's an Alec
She has
question.
2 dogs, and I'm allergic to cats.
Why would you write that?
I didn't write. That's your handwriting. I can't write that neat.
Oh, this is another stupid Alec question. You know that's yours.
Oh no, this one's a real. Wait, this is a legitimate question.
Okay.
Tomato sauce versus ketchup. Now there is a fucking difference. One is clearly better than the other.
What are we currently saying now in 2020 that is fine or woke and will be terrible or cancelled for 2040?
Oh, I definitely wrote that one, that handwriting.
That's definitely an Alec.
Okay, so what are we currently saying in 2020 that is fine or woke and right now and will be terrible or cancelled in 2040 plus? So things in the 2000s and late 90s, you could say the word retard, you know, in context, and it was fine. Now it's completely out of bounds. There's obviously the other very obvious words you also can't say.
I think, you know, like as per our last podcast, I think definitely Australia Day will not be on the same day that we were celebrating it on. And I hope that it is on a different day. I think that would be a nice change. There's so many.
Because there's like reverse racism.
It's
at the
weird
moment
because you
against
don't
white
know
people.
whether you're going to be able to say she or he or her or
they.
his
No,
or
already that's already
him.
done. It's just they. You just do the pronoun thing. That's all right. Ooh, controversy.
Ooh,
spooky.
Let's bring some dessert over here before we.
All right, get some dessert, and then I'll do. It's time for us.
It's time for
Alec's
some
stupid story.
strawberries and chocolate. This is a very Valentine's-y type dish. This one. I also have a little surprise for you as well.
Are they glued there, or they're really...
All right.
Okay.
Do you want
Oh my god, I'm so full.
Oh, did we pull out another question? Wait, what do you think will be not be what?
I already said. I had time for Alec's stupid story.
Oh, what's a stupid story?
You asked me about my Valentine's Day, and it's the same week, but not the same day. So there was my friend that I used to work with was having a birthday party, and she was turning 19. I was like, yeah, I'll go. I'll fucking party with the kids, you know, fucking hell.
You went to a 19-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, and they outdrinked me. I mean, I guess that makes sense,
standard.
actually.
Yeah.
So it was 9 p.m. and I'm fucking pissed drunk. I'm done. I'm gone. So I book an Uber and they're like, no, stay. Let's go to town. I'm like, fuck town. Fuck this. I want to go home. And fucking, I've been in this situation too many times. I need to get out of it. They didn't understand the concept of past experiences equal. I need to get the fuck
knowledge.
out. Yeah, knowledge that I rarely apply. This time I was applying it. I was like, I gotta go. My Uber came. I get in my Uber. It's really far fucking north. I live west. And I fall asleep in the Uber and he's like, fucking wake up. You can't fall asleep. And he's just heckling me, hassling me. And he's like fucking just going off. So I was like, whatever, I'm fucking really drunk. I'm in and out of it. He's like sort of talking to me. And as we're nearly at my house, he's like, we're about to approach a Hungry Jack's, and I'm like, we gotta go through Hungry Jack's. I'm starving, I'm drunk, I'm hungry. And he's like, no, I'm not going. Ubers don't usually do that. I'm like, yes, they do. They do it all the time. He's like, no, we're getting to this fucking argument. Yes, they fucking do. I paid. It just takes you go through the drive-through. It doesn't take long. Like, it's fucking easy, please. No, I'm not doing it. I said, I'll give you a tip if you do it. Oh, you give me a tip? All right, I'll do it. Oh, you do it for a tip? All right, anything. So you're a fucking prostitute, basically. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Valentine's Day. And then we go through, I get a Hunger Tamers box. I get a fucking Whopper, double Whopper, bacon deluxe with extra mayonnaise and onion.
Oh my god, you can't even eat this on a good day. How the hell?
Sauces, fucking barbecue cheeseburger swap for the regular cheeseburger with extra condiments. You get the angry onions instead of chips. It's a fucking pro-life tip. Get on it. We're going through, even still at the drive. I wouldn't usually do
I
this.
wasn't in the car.
Then he asks me for an angry onion. I was like, hold on, this was my fucking genius idea. You want my food? No.
The Uber driver asked you for an onion.
Why'd you ask for angry onions instead of chips? I'm like, mate, here, I'm a genius. Sometimes my own genius, it frightens me.
Okay.
I'm a fucking, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, so look, I give him the fucking angry onion, shut the fuck up, oh, that's spicy. Well, don't fucking bust my ball, everything he complained about. I get home, I'm blackout drunk. I haven't been this pissed in a long time. And I'm fucking in my zone. I get home, I get into my fucking jocks, just straight away. Fuck clothes, fuck life, fuck everything. I'm in my jocks, I'm eating this burger. All the extra condiments and mayo and onion are dripping down me. I'm fucking loving it. I'm in my zone. I'm watching Seinfeld. No, I was watching Pokemon, the fucking original series. I was just watching Pokemon, getting into
the original Pokemon.
The original Pokemon with Ash. He's just got his fucking Squirtle and Bye Bye Butterfree. And I'm watching it. It's night. I'm just, and in walks this girl. And I'm like, what? What? Who the fucking what? And she goes, well, this is what she's been doing. And I'm like, huh? What the fuck? And like, obviously my housemates have let her in. And I'm just like fucking dumbfounded. So this is what you've been doing. I'm like, just dripping with sauce and burgers in my underwear, like, watching Pokemon. And yeah, it was just.
Where did she come from? Why was she there?
I forgot. I was so blackout drunk. I must have messaged her. And I didn't remember.
And said, come over.
Fucking forgot.
You organised someone to come over and you didn't even remember.
I completely forgot. And no offense to if the person ever watches this, I just completely fucking forgot. But she was lovely. She like I dropped my sauce. So I have a beautiful desk with my computer. I open the sweet and sour sauce. Fucking smack that motherfucker on the table. That bad boy goes straight there. I drop the sauce all over me and it's just dripping down my leg. And I'm thinking, fuck. I'm just eating. So she like comes with some wipes and like wipes me down.
She wiped you.
Yeah, I know.
She put you into bed and wiped you down.
Fuck.
Okay.
Puts me
this
to bed.
woman is amazing. Whoever you are, mate, you deserve a medal for doing that.
She's nice, but I'm not ready for any. I'm not ready for any. I don't believe in Valentine's Day. Hence the dead flowers and sorbeline. I can jerk myself off.
We are too good to met. Like, this poor girl, she's coming. You forgot she was coming.
That's a dime a dozen. I've had a million girls that walk in and walk straight out.
Put you into bed. What, did you guys then?
I will not answer
that question. Were you drunk and like, were you, did you? I
got raped. I'm joking. But
okay, so let's just say your state didn't stop you from enjoying.
No, fuck.
It didn't stop you from enjoying your night.
Nothing stops me from enjoying my night.
There you go. There you have it. Now, I have a little surprise for you, Alec.
Ooh.
Because it's Valentine's Day month and I'm in the spirit of giving and I'm a loving person. I found a tiramisu.
I rated the other one 6.5. This better be good. This better be good.
And
it's in the box! Oh, and then when I was asking what was in the box on Instagram.
For you.
For me. Tiramisu for you.
I would like you to try.
I would love to. Where'd you get this?
And give a rating. So this is an Enzo's.
A benzo?
An Enzo.
Okay.
Enzo's is an Italian restaurant. And I got it from Foodland, actually. The mighty South Aussies. Yeah. And we're going to see...
You need fucking 300 IQ.
Are you being real? No.
No.
Oh.
I'm a strong, independent white male. I can do this myself.
We are going to try and rate this bad boy.
Don't use it out of context. That's no in 2020.
Right.
But in 2040, it'll come back in fashion.
Should I pull another while you try?
Yeah, and that would be the last one. But I like the little spoon so it lasts longer. Yeah. All right.
Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Randomest place you've ended up after a night out.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to answer that one. You first. I ain't doing the food.
I had a freaking wicked birthday one year. Went to a festival called Planet Cream. And I tried... I ended up having a really good night and,
Planet Cream.
What are you doing?
Oh, you're lucky that
I know I am. Anywho, we ended up going into the city, and this was the first time I'd ever gone into a nightclub. I was a little underage
11.
again. again. It was more fun when you were underage. As soon as you turn 18, everything was boring. It was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I'm reporting you to JX. You're going to
So
jail.
went to EC, was the first nightclub I ever went into underage. And I was with a friend from school, actually. And she just got lost. She got lost in the city. She ended up leaving me from this nightclub and I didn't know where she was. And we were walking around the city and I finally found her. And she goes, we're at this place. I'll send you the address. I was like, okay, cool. I'll come get you like right now. So anyway, me and my friend, we rock up at this address and it is like a Bob Jane Tire Mart. And I thought, what the hell is she right now? She walks out from like this dark side alley with this guy and I thought, oh my God, where are we going right now? What the hell? Where are you? What are you doing? So we go down this alleyway and we're walking up these stairs and then we open this door and then we come into like the biggest 3-story, most beautiful loft inside the inner city of Adelaide that I've ever seen in my life. And it was insane. And I think it turned out it was like the owner of someone's house. And it was like, oh my God, a few hours later, one of our teachers...
Did you say ECs?
One of our teachers from school actually ended up walking in at about 4 o'clock in the morning. And we were all just like... that's funny. So yeah, that was pretty much the most random place I've ever ended up on a night out. Can you go the upwards?
Yep. And yeah.
How about you?
For me, where do I start? It usually starts with I like to go out by myself sometimes. I'll go out with mates and stuff. Sure, everyone does. But I like to go on solo adventures. And yeah, but it works. How many times does it work? How many times have you picked me up and some new stranger and they've just been vibing?
Yeah. You must be loving this, by the way, because I haven't had a single bite yet, and that's how much it's
Oh, you wanted some?
Yeah, I fucking want some of this. I want to try it too. I know it's your mission, but...
Whoops. Oh, hey, Murphy. Thank you. All right, well, yeah, so my nights usually end up fucking just appearing in someone else's house, like, but a group of people, like
Have you ever ended up really far away? Like, have you ever
yeah,
just been
like a fucking $104 Uber, like fucking past Manapara Galway.
Something worse than that. Like,
worse?
I remember after my, like, 15th birthday, a couple of my friends and I ended up getting in a car. We were in West Beach, ended up in Middleton in the same night. How and why?
I'm sure there's a story I've told you where like it's just cooked, where I'm like in some random place at some random time with some random people. But like my most recent one that I can remember was like after I met these people and then they abandoned me, so I met a new group of people and then I went back to their place and then I just wake up in the middle of nowhere and I don't know where I am, what I'm doing, who's on me, what's happening, who these other guys and people are. And I'm like, I gotta go. See you later. Goodbye. I mean, I think I just do a Houdini. I just fucking disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So how is
Jesus.
so what? Let's find out what is the rating.
Again, as I said on Instagram last week, for the average, 6.5. It just did the job.
6.5?
That's 6.5. I've had better tiramisus.
Are you serious?
I wish I recorded those other tiramisus. Like this,
Compared to that crappy one we had like yesterday or the day before, that shit's all over that. You rated the other one a 6. That's
okay.
I
could give it a 6.9. Oh. But it can't be a 7, else my rating is worthless. I can't undermine my rating.
That's a
because I would give it a go.
whack.
If Alex said it's a 9, I'm going there.
All the way off.
People gave me recommendations on my Instagram. Let me check. We're coming up time here as well. I'll quickly check the place that was recommended to me. All right.
Wow. Yeah. I think that is definitely way higher than a 5.
I'm a fucking tiramisu connoisseur.
Yeah, sure, mate.
So I got recommended Pippo, North Adelaide is yummy, allegedly. And I did say, oh, look, I'll take fucking 7 Ubers there, 7 Ubers, just so I can get there as fast as I can. The more Ubers, the better, right?
Oh, you're funny.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm full. There's a mess.
I want this.
Fuck Valentine's Day. The one prop that people might be wondering about, this is actually a mold of my teeth.
Wow.
No, I just wanted to show and tell. Fuck you.
How old were you when you got that mold?
This was last week when my insurance was running out because I'm
really?
25.
You got it last week?
Yeah, it's like cancer, yeah. Fuck it, eh?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see how it is.
All
Why
right.
have you got my... Why
No,
did
because
you...
I was going to fucking... All right, you can throw 2, and I'll throw 4. There's another one there for you. All right, we're going to do our closing thing. 3, 2, 1. Stop! Tink. There's another one down the hatch.
Perfect.
When I was an extra in that movie, and they had me in front of that mansion, I was the gardener, and I had to sweep the leaves.
Yeah.
But like, I was running out of leaves, so I was just like, what the fuck? And I slowed down, so I'm like sweeping really fast.